Greetings, dear ones. Thank you for joining me for the monthly channeled inspirational reading by astrological sign for all sun, moon, and rising signs for the month of May 2015. This is only a general reading which may or may not specifically resonate with you. If you would like to order a personal reading so that I may tune in to your concerns and your situation to assist you with gaining more clarity personally, please check out my website at naturallyhighlife.com. To order a personal reading with me is easy. Thank you so much for listening. Now on to the reading. Aries, I did a 7-card rainbow spread for you this month. The solar plexus chakra card came up reversed. The helpless and hopeless card came up reversed. Observe came up. Find balance. Change your focus came up reverse. Flow came up. And Archangel Shamael's card, Serenity, came up for you as well. Let's get into your reading. This month, what I immediately see for you is that you are going to be focused on what you should let go of in your future. The future is looking very bright for you as I see you becoming more relaxed and progressing in a way that you may not be able to see just yet. I do see your confidence is on the rise. For some of you have been a bit stuck this month in the areas of certain questions that you've been having and looking to find your balance. You could have felt groggy, even grouchy this month, where you're looking around and trying to figure things out and feeling as if you're at a crossroads where you can't go into any direction. I see you still progressing forward. I see you this month. You'll see there will be some insight that does come to you and a light will come on. And maybe you'll see that what you've been placing your energy on in the matter of love especially, and in areas of healing, maybe you may find that someone is either plotting behind your back or that someone is pretending. Or maybe you may be the one that's had to not be fully in who you are with people. But mostly, as an Aries rising sun or a moon sign, you tend to be very straightforward. But I do see that you've been learning to exercise other strengths that you have and becoming more diplomatic and learning to exercise the muscle of being diplomatic and not being so, some of you, being brash and not also tiptoeing around a thing, but just learning when the right time is going to be to address it. So I see co-workers being a major focus for you this month. And some parties, some gatherings may be going on. You're making friends so well. And when it comes to work, it'll be very important that this month maybe you want to focus on what you say and share in the work environment, because you don't want your certain things you may not want everyone else to know. So be mindful of that and be mindful of what you share and what you say with others. Also, continue what you've been doing throughout this year, which is being more instead of just jumping in and taking action, plotting your steps a bit internally and looking around and checking out, what it is that you want to do and strategically moving towards that thing with the confidence that you've been building up for yourself. I do see that any types of feelings of feeling as though you didn't know which direction to take especially in love and romance, in family matters, that it will be more clear this month what you must do. It's also going to show where you must move out of your own way to stop with any type of self-sabotaging, and also how you can relax and break through any sort of blockages that are showing up here. Your solar plexus, wearing the color yellow this month, is going to prove to be very helpful for you. In particular, as you may already be wearing that color, you may already have energies that are working well for you in this area. But if you do find yourself being blocked or stuck in an area that has to do with your willpower, with your self-esteem, with your confidence, and also not feeling as though you're the victim, and not taking people the wrong way and jumping to conclusions, it would be good to work with the second and the third chakra. But your third chakra right now is the main focus, your solar plexus, and that is going to be things like wearing the color green. But you would want to wear the color green because that will also help to balance it. I always find that wearing the colors of the chakras before and after the chakra that you must work on do assist you also in blending and balancing a certain chakra out. So you may want to wear some green sometimes, you may want to wear some yellow. Maybe some of you may already have a lot of extra confidence, and maybe you need to bring it into more balance mode and equalize it a bit. If you're one of those people, then it would be good to work on the chakras before and after it, because that will help to blend those energies better with the other chakras. If you find that you're overstimulated, that would be the thing to do in that area. Also, exercise is going to prove to be very good for you this particular month. And as you're out doing your walk, run, your jog, and you're reflecting and seeing the pictures that are in your mind unfolding, look and see which way that you can lean towards gaining more financial security. That appears to be very important to you this month. And maybe earlier this year it has felt as though you didn't know how you were going to get the finances together that you wanted to take care of something that you really needed to, and to get a certain piece of equipment, or go on a certain trip, or buy a gift for even yourself or someone else, go to a certain game, what have you, or buy something for one of your children, wife or husband, girlfriend or boyfriend. I see some of you really wanting to go back to school because you see the money that you want to make. It is definitely kind of interlinked in with the sort of confidence that you have, and that education piece for you, Aries, is very important. Your confidence is what makes you a leader. Your confidence is where it shows your profitable growth. It shows how you can make money in the different avenues and streams in which you can make it in. So I see you really tapping into that. So as you're on your walk-in and you're thinking about, well, how am I going to move away from this, that is just not working out. Some of you have a small business. Some of you are working on computers and a lot of technical things. Some of you are into the stock market or looking to get into Forex. And it just shows that training is needed. And some of you feel perhaps that you need to have money for training. But if you will go online and do certain Google searches, there's lots of free training that is available that you don't even need money for. But I see that immediately boosting your money and what you'll make and how you view yourself as being successful or not. Just getting a little bit of training. Even a couple of weeks is going to help. But use the month of May in order to find your balance and the things that you're trying to choose between. There are some spiritual things in there that I see that are linked to all of this for you. Just ask the question of yourself, what is it that isn't really serving you, and what can you switch, your focus to that is going to make you more happy, and how can you relax and enjoy the pinnacle that you've come to, because it shows this month that you have definitely come to a place where you have reached some achievements. And but maybe your expectations of yourself could be a little bit high, and you may not be allowing yourself to celebrate just yet because you feel like you really need to do more. I see that in a past life, some of you that are listening to this really were certain, you were fighters, you were, some of you were, had these really deep love relationships. In this particular lifetime, you're finding that you're having to feel these new feelings, or you're having to blend different other aspects of yourself that are there, and you've been trying to push them down for a long time, perhaps. I see that that there is someone in your life that is there to help you to, birth these things, to release them and to let them be seen, and that what you may have thought your strengths were are more. They're even more than what you even thought. And maybe this other person can see something that maybe you cannot see, But there is going to be a shift in your perception as to some goal that you've wanted. There is going to be a move for some of you also that is coming up. But you could be stuck at finding out how to get your things packed, who to call, in order to relocate. How will you get money where you go? What type of job do you want to do? And an artistic calling from within is calling out to some of you, but the connections that you have may be a bit different than the new direction that you're wanting to go into. But I see you really blending in well with that. You just have to trust yourself. Work on that solar plexus. That is going to help immensely. And take some free training, or really get into the trainings that you're already in. And if you're looking to switch schools, or if you're not happy doing it, then look into changing it. You don't have to feel as though you have to stay put in one place. Let's see, what else do I see for you is that you are really going to be telling people to get out of your way this month, so that way you can get into your new zone. So exercise, a change of focus is there. You're learning how to flow with the new opportunities that are there for you, and to see something that other people don't see as the leader that you tend to be. And if your energy has been higher this month than last month, because I think last month it was a bit lower for some of you, then this month it looks as though you'll have more energy to do what it is that you want to do. So get on the phone and make those calls, and get ready to do your best as you have been doing. You've been doing better, it shows. And whatever you fear could happen, write some affirmations to work with that, and to work with those thoughts, those adverse thoughts, to turn them around into something positive, because you can affect your situation simply by changing your thinking. And you do have the power to do that. And it may sound as if it's going to be, so easy, and it's not going to take any work. but it does require some form of effort, but it's really not hard. It just requires you to either will it and say, I'm going to do this no matter what, and do it and stick to it. Or, like I said, sit down and literally write down some affirmations. And if you're feeling as if you can't do it, you do have your guides that you can call upon to assist you also. Call them up and say, I need your assistance. I'm not feeling my best. I know I'm strong, but I don't feel like I am today. Assist me with getting to the next step, please. And it will be done. All the strength that you are looking for is already there. The light is shining already from you. Beyond that, I see there may be some images in your mind of people being jealous of what you're doing, and it could very well be. But if you're focused completely on what you're doing, you don't have time to do that. You don't have time to place your energy on what other people are doing, because they cannot block what you're doing anyway. Make your mind up. And it looks as though you will do that this month. You're going to make your mind up and choose, because some of you are choosing between different lovers also. And some of you are just tired of the same old relationship where it seems dead and there's no sparks there anymore. You can either rebirth the relationship you're in by working together on it and talking it out. And if the person's receptive, then hey, change will happen. If you're receptive, change will happen. But if it's not going to, it will be clear for you within 3 months. I see whether or not things are going to get to the passionate, level that you want them to be in. And if not, there are some other options on the table, but do be mindful of karma and work to clear the space before you bring anyone else new in, unless you all are rolling like that with the open relationship. And I'm not pointing the finger, but a lot of us have so much karma built up, we really don't want nor need anymore. So beyond that, be your most irresistible self and give more to yourself this month. And do flow, as is showing here. The card flow is showing that you've got to take some extra care with you to love yourself, to take time out, to just breathe, just enjoy the moment. It may sound corny, but it's real, And that is pretty much what it's saying. And beyond that, let me tell you what Archangel Shamael is saying about serenity. When you're in this month and you are going throughout your day, what are you holding in your mind in the way of thoughts? What are you picturing as your reality? What have you painted? What are you focused on? What do you want to see around you? I see that you want magic. I see that you really want to have an affluent, beautiful lifestyle. I see you wanting people who are loyal to you to surround you and to be there for you. You even want people to help to serve you. And you want certain people in place as advisors to show you the areas that they are expertise in. And that is a sign truly of your magnificence, but it's also a sign that you are maturing, because many of you, it seems, have been trying to do everything by yourself, and now you're learning to relax, to chill out, but also leading in a way where you point and you let people know, well, this is what I need you to do, and this is what I need you to do, without being controlling. But simply calling people up for what it is that they do, those people that are looking to help you, that want to help you, and you're saying, hey, I can use your help. So here's how you can help me. So in a balanced way, that can be simply, asking your family members to assist you with different projects that you have going on, help you to study, help you with the exercising or a routine, or changing your diet, changing your focus. Even some of you will be asking someone to help you to attract a mate. Makeovers are showing here. Dynamic, huge makeovers are showing here for some of you. Just wanting to change your hair color, your shoes, your style. And because you're feeling more attractive. While I'm reading you right now, I feel this confidence. I feel this energy of greatness, So I feel you all are really confident this month, and you're going in and you're like, look, I'm ready to do this. So give yourself the gift of love this month. Give that to you and focus on those thoughts in your mind, and know that you are shaping your past, present, and your future with what you think and how you feel. That is it, and that is your reading for May, dear Aries. Thank you. Thank you so much for all of your support. I love reading all of your comments and feedback. This month, I'd like to send out a special message of love to all mothers, especially for Mother's Day. Thank you, mothers, for all that you do. Stay strong. This is the third series of channeled monthly tarot readings by astrological sign. I appreciate you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and for sharing these videos. If you would like to work closer with me, please visit my website at naturallyhighlife.com for personal readings, classes, and for weekly articles. And don't forget to connect and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, whichever you use. And please find me under the name Sarita Daily. On Facebook, you'll find me under the same name. My middle name is on there as well, which is Sarita Alita Daily. Peace and blessings to you. Enjoy your month of May, and may it be most beautiful.